There we are, welcome in. So let's go ahead and get seated on our mat. Take a moment just to kind of squish around, settle in. Find a really nice, comfortable seated point where you can feel both of the sit bones connecting to the ground. Once you're there, just sitting up a little taller, feeling the sit bones press into the mat as the chest rises, the shoulders roll back and down, and the top of the head reaches up toward the ceiling. Let's take a moment to connect to our breath there. Just noticing the natural flow of it, not trying to control. But just feel that lovely pull in and out through the nose. And then little by little, let the breath start to get a little bit deeper. As the lungs expand, we feel a little more space in our chest opening up. Opening a little more space in the front of the shoulders. Let's keep that long back as we start to move in little circles around the spine. Noticing how this feels in the hips. What do you feel in your low back and up your sides?
Said it that night, but did you listen? No, you never get it. You never get it up, baby.
Take a pause in the center. Let's reach up, and we're just going to take a hold of the right wrist with the left hand. And then take a little lean over toward the left.
Is it just love?
You can take a little bit of a pull over toward the left, just helping the side body open. And then rise to the center, stretch long. Exhale, reach forward for a fold. Let the head relax down, chin toward the chest, and just rock the head side to side. Gently rolling yourself back up. Inhaling to lengthen through the body and arms. Exhale, take the right hand to the wrist and take it over toward the right. Maybe add a little pulse to help just come into that left side a little deeper. Lift it to the center. Inhaling, reach the arms. Exhale, let's take them back and behind. We'll interlock the fingers. Roll the shoulders down and away. And give yourself a little lean forward. Hands can lift off the back if that feels good, or just rest down to the back. On your next breath, pulling up, and we're going to slide the hands down toward the mat. Let the elbows bend a little as they come to the mat. Gentle back bend, open up the front of the throat. Go ahead, release. Let's come over to all fours. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Give yourself some nice loose circles here. You can work your cat-cow into this movement. Coming forward and arching as I come around. And I sway the back as I come back. Just into the spine. See what movement feels good there. And take it back the other way. Let's go ahead, come still in the center. We're gonna tuck the toes, let the hips rise up, downward facing dog. Take a little walk, helping the backs of the legs start to wake up and stretch. From here, bending deep into bear, so knees hovering above the mat. Press through the heels of the hands to guide the chest and belly toward the thighs. Looking out between the feet. Big stretch through the shoulder blades. Let's release that into our plank. So just slide your body forward. Let it line up with the mat. Knees to the ground. Press back to a child's pose. You can take the knees wide there if you like, bringing the toes together to deepen the stretch. Let's take 3 more deep, long breaths here. On your next inhale, moving on to the hands and knees. Tuck the toes, down dog. Inhale, look forward, step or hop to the top of your head. Taking our forward fold, and we're just gonna take a moment here to help the back of the legs relax. So take your time, let's have a little sway side to side in our ragdoll. Let the head go absolutely heavy, back of the neck lengthens. Gentle bend in the knees, rolling yourself all the way up to the top. Take a big breath in as you rise, let the arms come up. Exhaling, palms together, and let's take it for a crescent to the side. Inhale, rise. Exhale out to the other side. Inhale into the center. Exhale to fold. Inhaling, half lift, flatten the back. Exhaling down. Step it out, down dog. Inhaling into your plank. Exhale, let the knees come down. Let's press to child's pose. It's a little modification in our sun salutation to begin. And on your next inhale, rise back to hands and knees. Tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Inhaling, look forward, step or hop to the top of your mat, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, sink down again. Feel that air just empty out from the lower belly. The head go heavy. Let's bend the knees, rise all the way to the top. Inhaling at the top. Exhale back to that crescent. Inhaling to the top. Exhaling, press another side. Full sun salutation. Inhaling to the center. Exhale to fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhaling down. Step the feet back into your plank. And give yourself a press, downward facing dog. Moving back into plank. Let's lower, chaturanga, or to the mat. And take a lift, upward facing dog or cobra. Let's take a full breath here in this back bend. Tuck the toes, bring it back, down dog. Or just looking forward, step or hop to the top. Forward fold. Inhale, lift a little. Exhale, sink into the fold. Slowly roll to the top. Inhaling to reach tall. Exhale, hands to the heart. Let's take a breath in mountain. Lovely. We're going to take a nice big step to the back of the mat with the left foot, turning it out into our warrior two. So foot parallel to the back of the mat. Reach the arms open. Let's take a breath. Let the shoulders settle away from the ears. Inhale, lengthen through the top of the head. Exhale, let's take a tilt back, reverse warrior, reaching that right arm overhead. Inhaling back into center. Exhale, I'm gonna pull forward and then let my arm come down onto the thigh, reaching that left arm over into our wide angle pose. Side angle pose, sorry. Inhaling back into that warrior. Exhale, straighten the legs. Let's just turn the toes to face forward. Take a breath up, 5-point star, reaching hands and feet to every corner of the room. On an exhale, find your wide-legged fold. Hands coming to the mat first. Inhale, find length through the back, and as you exhale, release down. Let the top of the head point in the direction of the floor. Notice how the breath expands through the back. Try and draw the shoulders away from the neck. One more breath. And on your next inhale, halfway lift to the fingertips. Exhale, soft bend in the knees. Hands come to the hips as we lift. Right toes turn to the top of the mat. Sink into warrior two. Just 2 more breaths here. Let the hands come down around that front foot and tuck the back toes. Landing in a lunge here. We're gonna let the back knee down. Lift your way to low lunge. Palms can come together here. I'm gonna sink into that front knee and give a little back bend. Crescent moon lunge. Gently bringing it back the other way. Straighten the legs. Let the hands come down. Half split. Let the chest melt toward the thigh. Trying to avoid rolling the hip open and coming to the edge of the foot. So even if the toes don't come flat, just trying to keep that heel in the direction of the mat. Go ahead, bend into the knee. Let's tuck the back toes, lift that knee off. Step your right foot back, downward facing dog, and you can take a little walk again there. Let's take our flow, feet come still. Inhaling to plank. Exhale, half lower or to the mat. Take a lift, up dog or cobra. Or just take it back, down dog. Looking forward, step or hop to the top. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, empty into the fold. Slow roll up to the top. Inhale, reaching tall. Exhale, hands to the heart. I have Ophelia peeking me in the window. Go ahead, take a big step back with the right foot. Let's come into that warrior two on the other side. Reach the arms open and sink into that knee. Nice strong spear in the arms of the warrior. Gazing out over your front fingertips. Take a breath in. As you exhale, take it back, reverse warrior. Try and keep that length through the side. Beautiful. Breathe back to center. Exhale, pull forward. Let your arms come down, stretching long and side angle pose. Rising one more time to that warrior two. Go ahead, straighten the legs, and we'll just turn the toes forward. Wide angle, inhale, reach tall. Exhale, fold. Inhale, find length through the spine. Exhale to sink into the fold. Wide leg fold. Go ahead, inhale, lift your fingertips halfway. Exhale, hands to the hips, soft bend in the knees, and rise your way up. Beautiful, turning left toes forward. Think warrior two. Gently let the hands come over the foot, tucking those back toes. Take a moment just breathing into this lunge. Let the back knee come down, and we'll lift low lunge. Palms can come together as you sink into that leg, taking it back to your crescent lunge. We want the body to kind of look like a big crescent moon. Send it into half split. Straighten the leg, let the arms come down, and sink toward that thigh. Let the head relax. Beautiful. We'll just move our way forward, bending into that front knee. Tuck the back toes, let that knee lift off, and step through the left leg to your plank. Knees to the mat. That's the back child's pose. Let's take 5 full breaths here. On your next breath, lifting up to all fours. We're going to take it to our thread the needle. So if the toes have come together, go ahead, line them back up. Left arm's going to reach tall. Stack the shoulders. Let's take a little twist through that wrist before we come down, really pushing the mat away. And then thread under. Let your left ear come to the mat. Top of the left hand comes out beside you. That feels good and you want to add a little more weight into that left shoulder stretch. You can try extending the right leg, extending the right arm. If that feels good, find your balance, lifting the right arm. Let the top of the hand rest toward that opposite hip. Roll that right shoulder away from the throat. Let the hand and knee come back to the mat. And slowly lift your way out of that thread the needle, reaching that arm back up. Give that wrist one more turn. And let's bring the hand to the mat. Right hand reaching long. Give that wrist a turn. And thread through to the left. Press that right ear down. Just finding your options here that work for this side. So if you want to extend left arm and leg, feel free. If you want to find your balance, bringing the left arm over toward the other side. If you want even more balance, this will be very strong in that right shoulder. You can always try lifting the left leg, only if you feel quite comfortable with the arm lifted. Wherever you're at, let the arm and leg come back in. Let's rise all the way back out. Take the arm up, give that wrist another turn. Hand to the mat. Tucking the toes, let's rise to our downward facing dog. Take a big breath in, and as you exhale, just press through the heels of the hands. Let that tailbone extend up toward the sky, and the belly press toward the thigh. On an inhale, looking forward, a step or hop to the outsides of your hands. So we want a nice wide base here. Let the hips sink into your malasana. Hands will move to the heart. Beautiful. Feel free to readjust. Find a perfect point for you. Let the shoulders sink. I'm just trying to take it slowly, and I need you right now. Let's take 2 more breaths here. We're going to use power in our feet to lift all the way to the top. So press your way in and let the hands reach up as you come up. Or just exhale to your crescent. Inhale to the middle. Exhale, crest another side. And to the center. Hands to the heart. Heel toe or give a little hop to bring the feet together. Take a lift to our chair pose. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, sit into the hips. Lovely. We're going to leave the legs there. Let the arms open wide. Bring the hands back and behind. Interlock the fingers. Inhale, stretch tall. Exhale, fold forward. Let the arms lift if they want. Let the head fall heavy. Slowly lifting up. Taking it to a back bend. Keep in mind if it feels all right. Standing cobra. Let the hands sink over the glutes. Gently release. Take it to forward fold. Reach toward the mat. Inhaling, half lift to flatten the back. Exhale, let all the air out. Come back to your fold. Lovely. Hands come flat to the mat. Step back into your plank. Sinking down to the belly. Flatten the feet. Take a lift to your cobra. Shoulders rolling away. Big breath. Exhale. Try to relax that low back. And let yourself roll down to the forehead. Tucking the toes. Downward facing dog. Give the head a little nod. Give it a shake. Bend the knees deep to bear. Look forward this time. Let's take a step or hop to the top. Forward fold. Slowly roll your way up to the top. And take it to your mountain, arms beside you this time. Palms forward. Lovely. We're going to take our standing half lotus or figure 4 pose today. We're going to start on our right foot. Find your balance there, and we're going to take the right knee open to the side, and then you can take that foot. Now, you can either guide it up toward that hip crease, let the knee open down in your half lotus. If that feels too intense in the knee, just bring that ankle to slide right above the kneecap, more in a figure 4, and we're going to bend into that left knee just a little bit. Let's reach the right arm tall. Let the shoulders settle away from the ears. If you have your balance here and the hip feels quite good, maybe try going for the mat. If you've taken it to the mat, try pressing through that left leg, straightening as much as you can, and letting the head fall. Softly bend the standing leg. Let the head rise just a little. And we're gonna really slowly see if we can bring ourselves all the way back to the top. That's gorgeous. Reach the arm up. Nice. Bring it down. Give the feet a little walk out. Taking it right to the other side. Left foot balances. Right knee coming up. Notice if this hip doesn't feel as good as the other, take it to that figure 4. You're going to reach that opposite arm. Either balance, or if the hip does feel good, you can deepen that stretch with the balance all the way down to the mat. And straighten through that right leg, let the head fall heavy. Inhaling, lift the head, find your balance, a little bend in the standing leg, and gently bring yourself back up to the top. Amazing job. Let it go. Keep a little walk. Let's flow it out. One final sun salutation for the class. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the mat. Step back into your plank. Let's lower chaturanga onto the mat. Take a lift, up dog or cobra. And bring it back down dog. Let's take 5 breaths resting here, or in child's pose if that feels better. On your next breath, looking up between the hands. Take a step or hop forward, forward fold. And then we're just gonna sink the hips down and let yourself come to seated. Take the legs long, and we're gonna flex the feet, the toes pointing toward the ceiling. Let the backs of the legs really relax and melt down into the mat. Let's take a breath and lift up, stacking the body over the hips. As you exhale, let yourself fold forward, reaching for the shins or maybe the toes if that feels good. Let the shoulders relax. Let the head relax. So give yourself a little curl here if it feels good. Go ahead, press the backs of the legs in toward the mat. Inhaling, we're going to lift halfway and reach the left hand for that right big toe with your peace finger. Bend that knee as much as you need to come to the toe. We're going to lift the leg up. Press that heel out. Let the right arm open to a twist. Come back to the center. Take that foot. Open out to the left. Gorgeous to the center. Let's take behind the thigh and roll that ankle out. Let the leg come down. You can just follow it down with a little fold just for a breath. I'm going to go ahead and just take right fingers to left big toe. Lift it up. Open to the left for a twist. Slowly bring it back to the center. Let's just switch off. Left fingers, right arm open. Gently back to the middle. Let that leg down. One last roll. Rolling up. And we'll walk the feet onto the mat. Take the hands back behind you. And just give your knees a little rock side to side. From here, let the feet come still and we'll just lower back. All the way flat on the back. Let's hug the knees into the body. Give them a tight squeeze. And a little rock side to side. Roll the shoulder blades under. Let the hands come down. Palms just press down into the mat. Legs are going to lift up and we're going to flex the feet. Press the bottoms of the feet up toward the ceiling in our waterfall. And gently the legs will lower down to the mat. You can just let them lay out long and heavy. Take the arms up above. Take a big breath in and reach toward the ceiling, really stretching, spreading the shoulder blades apart. Exhale, let the arms reach back. Long stretch, toes to fingers. Let the arms roll down next to you. And just relax to the mat. Palms come facing up toward the ceiling. Seeking out any points in the body that might still feel tense, flexed, and let them go heavy. Reconnect with your breath. Noticing the flow of it as it slows down. Let your feet be soft. The space between your eyebrows releases. Jaw gently parts. Feel your body against the mat. breath moving within you. Each exhale drawing you more into the relaxation. And just let yourself remain for a few more breaths. Gently we'll begin to bring ourselves out, starting just by moving hands and feet, giving yourself a few deeper breaths, letting the head rock side to side. And then we'll just reach the arms back up overhead, spread the shoulder blades, inhale. And as you exhale, wrap the arms around you, reaching for each shoulder. Stacking the elbows one over the other. Hugging into the chest, take a big breath. And exhale, let the arms go, and we're just going to bring the feet back up to the mat. Let the knees rock side to side one more time. Nice and slow, just take your time to find your way back into a seated position. Letting the eyes stay closed for another couple moments. Let's just slowly let the neck roll out, drawing chin to chest. Ear to shoulder. And taking it back the other way as well. And then just pausing in the middle. Let's take one more big stretch together, reaching the arms overhead with an inhale. As you exhale, just pulling in love and gratitude for yourself. Let the head bow, sending that gratitude inward for this time that you dedicated to your practice. And then lifting the hands to the forehead, sending that gratitude outward. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. Namaste. Thank you so much for being here. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night.